Katika pilika zangu that is hapo kwa mtandao, I came across a certain video. It was a video about IShowSpeed and Mr. Beast. And the guy was trying to compare that is Mr. Beast and IShowSpeed. Last year, Mr. Beast was in Kenya and he visited that is Nanyuki, where he actually built that is a school. On top of that, he actually that is donated food items that is to the community. So now that guy was actually comparing IShowSpeed and Mr. Beast. The guy, according to the guy, he was arguing that Mr. Beast had more impact than that is IShowSpeed, because IShowSpeed, apart from coming to Kenya doing live stream, he didn't help Kenyans in any way. That is IShowSpeed. He actually didn't help Kenyans in any way. That is according to that guy. He believes like Mr. Beast is way more better compared to that is IShowSpeed, because he decided to use his own money to help the community. But now this is my own view and the reality. The two guys had a lot of impact that is in Kenya. If you compare the two guys, I would even argue that IShowSpeed actually had a bigger impact that is to the Kenyan economy compared to Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast only constructed that is a few classes for a certain school and left. But this guy, the kind of image the kind of marketing he has actually done for Kenya, just wait in the next about that is in the next 6 months or even 1 year, like whatever he did, like you'll actually start seeing those the impact will start being felt, that is economically, because there are those guys that is from Europe, from America, who didn't believe Kenya has anything to show. They didn't believe like we have anything that they can come visit and see. Right now, for example, he actually did a safari tour, that is a safari tour that is in Masai Mara, which I believe will actually have a bigger impact, because it's another way of showing what we have, that the tourists can actually come to Kenya, visit Masai Mara, go and see those wild animals there, yeah. And that's a tourist attraction, so it's just another way of marketing, even though the government actually sponsored this stuff, and you find like everything was actually catered for the government. He was even probably paid a lot of money by the government to actually do it, but he did whatever he did, I mean, like I really don't see any problem with that, because by the end of the day, it's for our own good, because by the end of the day, we're gonna have tourists visiting Kenya. People will actually get jobs in these hotels and all this sort of stuff, yeah. So IShowSpeed actually had a great impact the Kenyan. He actually helped that is the Kenyan economy by a very big margin, because he was actually trying to show what we have. We have this animal orphanage. You can come and go to Nairobi, that is Nairobi National Park, go and see these kind of animals. Yeah, and again, he also tried to show that in Kenya we have the best infrastructure, everything you need as a human, yeah. So these are some of the stuff that these guys want to see and want to hear about, of which everything was was well displayed, or was well that is demonstrated in all his live stream. He also tried to show that the Kenyans are so much welcoming, because there is no tourist who want to go and visit a country where the environment is hostile, yeah. They want to visit a free country where people are actually welcoming, yeah. So I think IShowSpeed, in the next about 6 months, you'll actually the Kenyan economy will actually be able to feel whatever he did. And this is not the first time. He didn't just do it in Kenya. He has actually been doing this. There was time was actually, there is a lot of shenanigans happening between the US and China, Russia, those countries, those big countries, yeah. And this time he actually visited China, and he did a lot of tours around China. He visited different companies, because there are those companies that people didn't know, they didn't believe in Chinese product. But the moment this guy visited China, he actually tried to show like this is how China is. Stop listening to whatever you see on the internet. Now this is the reality on the ground. and it actually changed a lot of people people that is mentalities about China. People didn't believe like China can actually produce best phones even more than Samsung. Yeah, you go to China, find I think it's a Huawei phone which has I think around like 6 phones. Yeah, he actually visited all those countries. Yeah, he has also visited so many other countries and trying to showcase what they have. That's the same thing he actually did to Kenya, and the impact of whatever he did within the next about 6 months it will actually be felt. So either Mr. Beast or iShowSpeed, they all had a great economic that is impact. They actually helped, that is our country. The fact that Mr. Beast used his money to actually build a school and help, that was good with him. But also iShowSpeed, he actually helped in his own way, because there's no better way to actually say thank you. Just imagine trying to showcase something, how Kenya is actually doing what we have to more than 10 million people, 47, not more than, but almost close to 50 million people worldwide. Out of 50 million people, we just need like, even if it's like 500 people just visit Kenya, it will actually have a big impact, because the moment these guys are coming, they are actually bringing money, that is true. They are actually injecting money to our economy. So everyone, either Mr. Beast ama iShowSpeed, wote walisaidia. So for those guys wanasema the fact that he visited haina impact yote, haijatusaidia juu hajakupea do ama haja donate pesa to a school or something of the sort. No, people help in different ways. Sawa sawa. So washa kuangalia na side moja, angalia, try to get a better view, na utaona in the long run alisaidia sana. Not probably, but for a matter of fact, amesaidia kuliko Mr. Beast. Only that now Mr. Beast used his money to build a school, which you can actually see at that time, unaona in shule. Yes, iShowSpeed, whatever he did, you can't see it physically, useme hii video alifanya, but you will actually feel it in the next probably 6 months. Yeah, sawa sawa, tuonane.